not tapped onto the game. Or I am. Alright. There we go.
Ah, it's you.
Yeah, we have ways to go. The Triva not so much, but the others, yeah.
Is there stairwell?
Can't even beat a space flea. Oh, another news though, it's Cappuccino 1. Gosh, that text is scrunched. You see what I mean about the text being almost illegible at times. If not for the little dot overhead, I would not see the I at all. Yeah, that feels less like a kerning problem and more like they probably downscaling problem, downscaled and upscale. Like they reduced the resolution on it and then they had to increase the size. But you're increasing the size on low res, so which does make it partially a kerning problem, but not fully. Yeah, right. So I just have to ponder some stuff.
Ah, it's you. What will you do?
So I need Sark and Quarren. And probably Daric. Maybe do with Harwin though. Need Quarren, need Sark. After that, either Harwin or Daric. I think Harwin would be better. I'd like to keep the levels of these four kind of similar-ish, so I'm not going to use them. Even though Daric is already way ahead, but whatever. So then I'm going to be needing... So I have passive healing with buffs. We have our 2 XP boosters. So right now what we need is good random coverage. Which means area attacks and debilitations and high speed. So we'd be doing rare breeds. Wait, could Dargev work? Dargev should have good single target. And he does have a priority attack as well, but beyond that, I don't know. Yeah, Airframe's kinda eh. I would like to bring Paragel along just because I want her to get to 99 and retire, but she wouldn't fit well in the party. And I just made you because I'd like to have 2 Blade Dancers. Or I would bring passive healing. And I'm not too sure what else. I don't... Could you... I mean, I could try her out. Samaritan's honestly an obvious yes at this point. I'd prefer 3 frontliners because Sark is, well, Blade Dancer. Blade Dancers are known for being fragile. Sorry, properly equipped Blade Dancers are known for being fragile. Yeah, I guess you could go Blade Dancer without the multi-katana side of things, but you really are gimping them offensively. It really is an offense versus defense thing, isn't it? That would be a neat idea, a Blade Dancer without multi-katana. It also means no free blossom. And no Hell Slash. Hey. Then what would work? I mean, besides the basic skills will work. Always do. Yeah, Kara's not high enough level for him to do the power leveling strat, so rip that. Hysteria is surprisingly fast. Like, Deft Thrust actually has priority. Surprisingly. Not really sure what Zimmer Daric could bring. I mean, I know they have their guard skills. I haven't used Dragoons much. In the late game or post game. In the early game I've used Dragoons, and yes, they are helpful. And I've seen a Dragoon Sleep Bomb setup. Emphasis on the bomb part. But I haven't really... I'm not quite sure how they fare in late game randoms. Mostly because my style of party emphasizes killing the enemy before they can do anything. Which means you need to go before the enemy, you need to hit hard, and you need to disable. So if you don't kill them, they don't get to act. Maybe Daric. I mean, I am leaning towards Alari. It's just with Sark and her low armor, it's kinda iffy having frontline be just 2. Well, stab damage either way. I could bring along Argefi actually, but he doesn't really have area coverage. Airframe's a neat build concept. It's a chain fencer without any chain skills, so it's all in on the stab damage. It's neat. Neat. So definitely not optimal though, but it is neat. Yeah, wait, I got some Merita, so I guess we'll go with Lari then.
Very well then. Is there something else?
Any skill points? Harwin's got 1, Alari's got 1. Keeping that at 4. There are so many skills I would like to have mastered, but I wouldn't quite. It's gonna be... The skill points are tight, to put it lightly. Doesn't even have his... Oh boy. Alright, let's increase that whiz. Alright, Medicinal Lick. That doesn't sound too good. Heals a random ally's HP 5 times, so 5 random target heals, that's fine. But maximum 2 heals per ally. Which ensures the heals get spread out, but the random target, so what? That doesn't feel too great. Debating on, say, investing in Hawk skills, because a Hawk could be good. Rather good for offensive support, because then we can leave the Hound skills alone until we need them, and just use Hawk skills. So we don't have to use Foot Spears for a line target, we can use Wing Thrash or Hawk Arrow. Again, we don't really need to use Hunter Shot until we want to get the blinds down, same with Stun Shot. Of course, the exchange, though, is that it's going to be a huge TP expenditure. And huge skill point expenditure, but I don't have that many levels left. Powerful vest, or that's good. Space Pirate's bow, I think it's one tier below because that's just strength up. I wanted to see if it was stronger than the actual next tier up. It's not. Next tier up +5 is stronger than the strength up +5 though. Alright.
I expect great things from you.
Oh, welcome back!
Alright.
Oh, girls gotta make a living.
Good to see ya. You wanna equip it here?
Yeah, we do that, and then get their Trifa. Memory Conch.
Thank you. Come again.
Oh, of course. I'll be glad to look after that for you. How can I be Do you want to save? I hope to see you back soon.
Well then, the floor we should be fine to grind on is 26. Alright, so here's what we do. Soul Gather. A Challenger. 2 hours of this. Well, maybe 2 hours. I'll break it up with something. Yeah, paralysis can land. Alright, masking. Ace. Stun shot.
You're finished.
Stun shot does not go first.
You're finished. This is the end. Get lost!
Ah, sweet.
Down already.
That was child's play.
We could be in this for up to 10 battles. It's a little exhausting. Just a little. She actually just has some decent support skills. Stun shot, foot pierce, hunter shot, that's pretty good. Target Daric 2. Level 10, yep.
This is gonna hurt. Stay away!
First, you're kind of lacking in elemental damage output. Warlock would fix that, or a Chain Fencer, one of the two. Ruinous. Actually, no, they're not masking, but rather eroding.
That was easy.
Alright, Swallow Sword. Yeah, Bloody Reap. Let's go for some masking and haste. And then go for an arc shot. That's what we got. The stun shot doesn't have priority.
Disappear.
Swallow Sword does.
This is gonna hurt.
Alright, it's dead.
It wasn't even any fun.
Same formation, but at least we're preemptive now.
Good luck.
You're finished. That was easy.
Don't ask me how many encounters it's been. I stopped counting.
Let's keep it going.
Okay. Well, the perks to having Retrieva is we don't need to use food to heal out of combat, but isn't really going to use the food any other point either. 518 health though is pretty good. It's all plus 5. That's Wiz up, that's Vid up, that's TP up. So 518 is just what you have. Oh, right, HP up 10. I want to be sure Sark can actually take a hit. Yeah, that's pretty much how this is going to go. I'd like to do some gathering, but because of the lacking elemental output, party isn't going to be too good for that. Now, we could go down to a lower stratum, where it's a little bit easier with the randoms. In fact, let's get like a single sample of XP. I wasn't really reading on XP. Alright, Chaos Reap, Rooting, Ruinous, I guess a Foot Pierce then.
Go down already.
This is now. I'll help you.
Stay away! Disappear. Disappear. That wasn't even any fun.
72k. Alright. What do I even invest in at this point? Yeah, I guess I'll save me as well for later. Let's see, we want...
Did it work?
Yeah, let's go for Eroding. Alright, the enemies on the 25th floor are pretty annoying.
Farewell.
Because it's the stone things. Oh, hold on, let me just add the wrong auto route. How did I miss that on my map? Oh, that's probably how. And how is that, like... How does that error, like, persisted on my map for so long? I go into this room. I only really go into this room to pass through it. There. Alright, so I guess just to show. Show, don't tell. These things, they can do petrification or paralysis. And it's random target, black damage. It's. So. Fire Plum. How's about Toxico? Panic does alright. Erosion, a Ruinous Prayer. And I guess a Hunter Shot.
It's curtains. Good luck.
Which of course has shite infliction rates as always. Oh good god, that's less than half. Okay, 6 it is. 6 it is. Well, unless we want to hunt foes. I mean, foes down here might be worth something. Might be. Bit of a risk to try and bring along a party for foe hunting that's not built for foe hunting. But whatever. Let's see. Masking, haste. I'm gonna try for Hunter Shot again. Ah, I got both for once.
Just one more.
Yeah, I really do like it.
It wasn't even any fun.
Evasion style damage reduction. It's really nice. It's risky, of course, because either you take all the damage or none of the damage. Or just starting off with one of the more vile ones. Oh, one of the more annoying random encounters, too. Fantastic. Do you have any elements? No, not really. Can't poison. Cannot poison. Oh, we do have explosion. Yeah, I go with foot pierce.
This is gonna hurt.
That did a thing. Let's see, we have a Therian, Earthling, Earthling, Brownie, Therian. And his weak to curse. Actually, let's throw down Stifling, Aegis, and you will throw down Target Arrow.
Unleash. This is gonna hurt. Can you handle this? I'll help you. Hope this works. You're finished. I'll defeat you.
Nice. Really went for Sark there, huh? Alright, what can we do? Of course, Layered Bloom, that's... Oh, that thing's actually dealt a lot of damage, huh? Yeah, honestly, the damage Ferocious Reap can do at high levels is absurd, but I'm not sure if I really want to make it cost 30 TP. And just like with Ardentia, you have like nothing to do when it comes to single target damage after target arrow.
This is gonna hurt.
Jesus.
I'll help you. The enemy was weak.
Oh yeah, that's where it hit. Oh, you got here though. Maybe I should bring our Geffy. There we are, Cursed Reap. I guess eroding, given how high our levels are. Doesn't seem like it actually did a lot of damage. Target arrow.
Go down already. I'll destroy
Nope, no curse. Okay.
I'll help you.
I should reap during too.
Disappear.
Alright. Keep trying to cast that. Now we reduce its damage output. And again, just like Ardentia, Alara has nothing to do once target arrow is applied.
This is gonna hurt. Good luck. Stay away. Disappear.
I just now realizing that was 4 debuffs. Oh, we lost target arrow. My bad.
That wasn't even any fun.
Is there another infinite spawning foe besides the crawling hards? Eh, 4 probably won't be enough XP anyways. In fact, it's 176. It's like good per fight, but really far fewer fights. Not quite. We're doing level grinding because the current Vanguard party is level 53. And the power leveling party is also level 53. So neither of them can actually do their jobs. So I'm stuck grinding out things the traditional way. I was using New Challenger along with Soul Gatherer to get some XP, but it's rather tiring to do 10 random battles back to back with 11,000 rare breeds. So I'm seeing if 5th Stratum foes are up to snuff. It kinda is, XP-wise per fight it's better, but XP-wise per minute it's definitely worse.
I'll help you.
We have 3 defense debuffs on him. No wonder it hits so hard. Yeah, just smack it. And... nah, not waste the TP. As I'm saying, that's a lot of defense debuffs. Yeah, I guess I could go for conditional drops too on the way. That would be a little bit more interesting. Also, Sora, do you think I should get Fridge to Reap level 10? Because the TP cost goes up to 30, but the attack value is... hold on, let me get up the data sheet. Reaper... Tactical... yeah, it goes from 233 to 280 per hit, so 700% to 840 for an extra 10 TP cost. When I put it like that, it doesn't really sound that worth it. How are the birds worth? Oh, right, we can't attack these guys every other turn. That's gonna be a bit of an issue. Minor one, though. Unless we can get, like, a panic off. If we get a panic off, should be fine. Or a stun, maybe. Maybe a stun will work, too. Alright, now that it has wasted deterrent sufficiently, just use layered bloom.
You're finished. It wasn't even any fun.
Terrific Decay is not that bad. Alright, what was it going in here? Not layered bloom, not fizz attack up. Was I enhancing basic skills, or was I going for racials? Yeah, the racials would help, and there aren't that many levels left before the 99 retire, so I guess it doesn't quite matter what I pick.
Did it work?
Go for rooting. Alright. Let's check out what conditionals I'm missing. Actually, it might be... I don't know. It should give me a rough idea of what conditionals I'm missing. Like where in the Monstrous Codex they are. Okay, so something in the... That's a Doom... Oh, okay. Yep, Doomwheel's got the conditional. Wasn't it to blind it or what? I mean, we could use a formaldehyde, but I'd rather you get it legitimately. Oh, Dreadworm 2. I would probably kill it while it's paralyzed, given the description. That's gonna be something to aim for. Oh, then we have 6 Stratum foes, which not a bit above our pay grade right now. Yeah, Harvester is to kill it with sleep. I know that. Which is part of the reason I actually I've already blanked on her name. Zamerta. Part of the reason I made Zamerta. It's a different Deathbringer build that I wanted to focus on Bloody Reap Judgment procs. Until I looked up the data and saw Judgment level 10's 30% activation rate, which is pretty garbage for 60% HP return. And Miasma Armor even still makes you go first, so it's kind of a bad sleep build. But Fatal Reap's 10. Beyond that, she's got Bloody Reap 9, which is pretty manageable in terms of HP loss and TP cost, although maybe I'll go up to 10 if the attack value is enough. I think it's like 40% HP right now, so upping it to 60 isn't that big a difference. So Frigid Reap is just for element hits instead of what Erasta uses it as, which is a common attack. Everything else is level 5, so we have some good infliction rates. How to go to the 4th stratum hidden area. Yeah, thanks for bringing that up. There aren't that many conditional drops to get, but there still are some. Do not like fighting these things. But whatever. Yeah, I'll bloody reap it.
I'll help you. This works. All better now.
Down to the last one. That was child's play.
Yep, and Arwen's self-healing passive does... Was it called Appeasing Spirits or something else? I don't know. Heal on action and heal on damage. That really does offset Bloody Reap's cost. Alright, I should have... There we are. Autopath. So has your weekends been? I'm wondering if we can get away with auto attacks. Throwing a wide swing for good measure.
It wasn't even any fun.
I wonder if the Crystal Dragon's up. I think we killed it recently. To try and get some XP, I did go through... it's an old Soul Gathering route. There we go. I did go through the bosses, the regular bosses. Turns out we can't beat the Space Flea anymore. But we can kill the dragons just fine. Okay, cool. Soul Gather expired. That's fine. Just means less randoms until we... Less time spent getting to where we want to go. Yeah, it's dead. And there.
Did something just...
Alright. Let's see how these worm things go. I suppose the real question is, do we get... Does it shed the paralysis immediately, or at the end? That is my question.
It's curtains.
Well, there's paralysis.
Take that! I'll help you!
You're finished. This works.
Down to the last one.
Okay, so it still has paralysis going, and wow, that is actually a lot of HP.
Me too.
Then Frigid Reap. Eroding. Oops, not defend. Ruinous. And a target arrow should be good. Okay, cool. Can't move.
Finish this. There. Disappear. Go down already. The enemy was weak.
Stun Bug Molt. There we go. Now, how do we go backwards? We have to go up, don't we? Yeah, that'll do. Okay, now we can fight this all normal-like. So the paralysis, just in case we happen to land that. How's wilting? I need eroding.
It's curtains.
Oh, sweet. Should get the second one then.
This ends now. I'll help you.
Stay away! Disappear.
Unless we get very unlucky with the layered bloom. Alright, one thing I wanted to check was exactly how reliant the advanced skills are on multi-katana. So Hell Slash, yeah, obviously Reblossom doesn't even work with that multi-katana. Sacred Tetrad, once per katana. Layered Bloom. Strength increases per equipped katana. So this would still hit 2 to 8 times, but it's not gonna hit that hard without more katanas. Oh, yeah, that's the one with the weird wording. Once per katana per enemy. I mean, that makes sense when you convert it into a mathematical formula. It's number of katanas times number of enemies. That's how many times. Yeah. The whole thing basically does not work if you go single katana. Wow. There goes that idea. You got anything you want to talk about, Alyssa? I'm assuming that's Alyssa in there. Nothing much is gonna happen in game for a while.
The enemy was weak.
Good to see ya.
Alright, before I set that off. Skin shed in desperation by a stunned worm. As it's freshly shed, it's still quite soft.
You check out my new wares.
Didn't I?
What are you selling?
Interesting. Hello. This is the Pugilist's ultimate armor. Well now. I think I have exactly 2 Pugilists in the guild. You should probably make that 3. Hell, maybe even 4. Yeah, I'm not... I haven't really used Vemema. I know how powerful she could be, but I know she'd also be better served as a Therian, because they have higher strength than Earthlings, and you aren't really relying on the luck side of things. That luck stat's not really helping much. I mean, defensively, Earthlings are way better than Therians. Earthlings are kind of the best defensive class, except for the Wiz side. Sorry, I think Brownies are the best defense. How do they compare, actually? Brownies should have a higher Wiz. Yeah, it's basically an inversion. Higher Wiz, lower Vet, but still same tier. Yeah, Therian would be a lot frailer, but they'd punch harder. They would punch harder. Oh, so much harder. Right. And, okay, so... You get...
You wanna equip it here?
Buck Molt. And
You wanna equip it here?
you get that, and we're out of them, but I'm just gonna check quickly if I got any more. Yeah, that should have been it.
What'll it be? What are you selling? You got yourself a deal.
For some strategies, I would like 2 Barrage Brawlers.
Thank you. Come
Having
again.
2 bind specialists helps you full bind bosses quite quickly.
Thank you for your patronage. Have a nice nap.
Yeah. Therians do make an ideal muscle wizard.
Do you want to save? I hope to see you back soon.
Ah, it's you. Very well then. Is there something else?
In the same vein, Therians also make the best chain fencers, because, again, you aren't really making use of the luck much if you're going to optimize them for damage. Sure, you could use the luck for evasion, place into that. Again, there's the higher of it, and Wiz means they can take more hits. But in a more optimized party, a more min-maxed party, I guess I should phrase it, no one's taking damage, because the enemy is either locked down or completely negated in one form or another.
Bingo! Bingo! Bingo!
So defense isn't all that important. What matters is how hard you hit, and how quickly you disable. I don't know about Abyssal Killer or Heavenly Aid. They are charge skills, I can't deny that. They are indeed charge skills. But they have weird conditions. It's like, increase HP. You get healed, and do more damage next turn based on the amount healed. Which, like, it fits, because you're constantly draining your health with, like, all the recoil damage, but at the same time, you literally have a passive that's just the lower your HP is, the more damage you deal, so, like, what? You're kind of negating that passive. They have Abyssal Killer, which is you get to endure 1 blow, and that acts as your charge. If you don't endure, you don't get the charge. Which is super goddamn risky. And then there's Death's Edge. The less HP the party has, the greater their damage dealt. And we don't really know how the formula works. We know the damage multiplier is on it, but we don't know how the formula works with party HP. And it's probably total percentage versus enemy's percentage, which is how Titan Killer works. May as well go for line damage, I suppose. Maybe even status step up. Or all the racial skills, because gonna need those.
Bingo! Bingo! Dun, dun, dun. Bingo! Bingo! Bingo!
But yeah, you could use luck for the bind skills, but I do use 1-2 punch Actually, I used to use 1-2 punch a lot. Now switch over to cling because I want to see what it's all about. And oh boy, is it good! But yeah, you could have these versatility stick. In which case, yes, the Earthling's luck still matters. But again, min-maxed is all about punching things harder. Therians punch harder. I'm just wondering what portrait I have to switch Vibema to when I change her race. Cause that's a pugilist portrait. Can't really... I could use a rover portrait, or a master portrait, or a stock portrait, or a DLC portrait. I really don't know which one. Oh, actually, I think I have an idea. I'll use a Gunner DLC portrait. I think I've shown you that one image. Having a Gunner punch the Dryad in the face. That's... I would like to see that. Anyway, what are we doing now? Right, the wheels. Okay, so again, Quarren and Sark, because XP, I guess, for randos. I feel like Dargeth would be a better fit for new challenger than Sark, and yeah, I had Sark Master just because she hasn't 99'd yet. I'm actually gonna check if Dargeth has... It was a little bit.
Got it.
Yeah, I get Bolt Slash, Helm Splitter. High Ground, I mastered that. Now no one can underestimate our power. Oh, Swallow Sword's got 0 points. That's a rip. Not fully sure what I want Whirlwind for. I mean, I guess as a all-target hit, it's Falcon Slash, basically. Which is neato, but when I think back, I have literally never used this skill. Like, I see the value in it, and I have not once used it. Why do I have it? Airblade I use. Ranged attacks are nice. Whirlwind, an all-target hit. What? But yeah, Swallow Sword would be good. So yes, back to Sark, and Quarren, and again, I'd like to get Paracle up to 99 faster because I want her to be our Death Guard. Get that Celestian Chain Blast on command. Alright, then there's our Trif, it's Remy, it's a Merita. Then Harwin. And I guess it's Daric?
Very well then. Is there something else?
If I remember correctly, yeah, Zesteria has Optic Thrust maxed. Because, I mean, don't get me wrong, Revenge Thrust is powerful. But this is your dodge tank who doesn't have like a dodge and taunt buff. He has to actively use his skill to increase his threat. So if you use Revenge Thrust, you're not increasing your threat, you're not protecting the party from damage, you ain't doing your job, just so you can spend one turn to take some revenge on some foes. Death Thrust, though, obviously, has an attack and hate draw. So yeah, with that, there really isn't much more to gain. I honestly just got Predict just because, I mean, it's your only option early on, but actually I guess Optic Thrust is a better option early on. You don't have to... Yeah, I probably should use Optic Thrust early on if you want to do evasion tanking. Mine's like a 2/3 miss chance, which is pretty high. I mean, not so high that you can count it as a miss, but like high enough that you can assume unlikely to hit.
Welcome back. Do you want to save? How can I be? I hope to see you back soon.
Next we're going to a bad place. We don't have a Warlock for damage tile negation, so rip. Wait, was it 413 or 4? Yeah, it was 13. Oh, nighttime. That's cool. Of course. Alright, never mind. Never mind. You should appear in the lower 4, though. I do think I want to change Sark's portrait, though, when she retires. I know I was on the fence before, and I was leaning towards the default colors instead of the alt colors, and yeah. I have been getting accustomed to the alt colors, but I'm thinking of changing her to default colors. Alright, here we are. To go to the hidden area from here. Then we can activate Soul Gather. And maybe even New Challenger, though New Challenger would be a huge risk. Now, I think I'll have to analyze them to see the conditional name and, you know, take a guess on what it actually requires. But I'm assuming it's blind. That's my current guess. Which is also why Hysteria's here. Because if you have to deal with the freaking smog again, his dodging is not going to help. Alright, let's set up the field then. Wilting, how's about some haste? Yeah, I decided to give a accuracy debuff and evasion buff type of damage reduction a go. It's actually pretty decent. Obviously, if you get hit for full damage. But missing's pretty regular.
Where are you looking?
As I was saying. Yeah, Unseeing Eye. It's totally that. Alright. Oh, it just now occurs to me Samaritan can't use anything because blind is at the top of the priority list. Oh. Sorry, Frigid Reap for Bloody Reap. Alright, let's Optic Thrust that. We have primed it with Wilting. Let's go and prime it again with Masking. Let's get rid of the debuff with Focus Prayer. And it's blinded. Fantastic. Oh, just 2 hits. It's not good.
You're finished. Just one more.
Wow, this thing is physically resistant. Death Thrust, maybe Cesarea is just really fast, but Death Thrust like comes out first. Even before Swallow Sword, so I think it has priority. I'm not sure on that.
is gonna hurt. Forward's easy.
Yep, there's an Unseeing Eye. Let's get like 3 of them. That should be good. Yeah, right. While we're here, let's Soul Gather. It's gonna get annoying walking back to town, but faster encounters for now. Yeah, I suppose. What the heck is it? Oh, it's weak to ice. Fair enough. Treasure Reap, Optico Thrust. I don't know if we'll need Wilting or not. But masking Focus to negate the debuff on turn 1 would be good.
This is the end.
There it goes. Wish they had converted order there. Eh, it's dead. Oh, 98. Oh, hi there, bot. And for the Shadow Realm Mule. Yeah, you generally don't need an accuracy buff. I mean, most moves have like, I think it's a 98% chance to hit. A lot of moves have that. So yeah, accuracy buff would guarantee everything hits, but there are only a select few moves with notably low accuracy.
Sweet!
So it's a hard sell. Not an impossible sell though, just hard. Air Slash is fast though. Oh, we can't instant kill it. That's a rip. Hey, jeez, I really don't know how to use the Merita right now. Treasure Reap at this point's pretty expensive.
Hardly worth my time.
Alright, I think that was 3. Yep, that's 3. Alright, time to head back with the Soul Gather on. It's a lot of auto battles.
Hardly worth my time.
Yes, Hysteria is actually pretty goddamn useful. Like, despite all the inherent risks with this whole build, it actually works out to near guaranteed dodge every time. And yeah, Earthlanes are best for it, because the 2 stats that factor into misses are Force, Accuracy, and Evasion, and the 2 stats that you derive from are Agility and Luck. And if the formula in 5 are at all like they were in Untold, They both play a role in both stats, but Agi plays more of a role in accuracy, and luck plays more of a role in evasion. Therefore, Earthlings with the higher luck, and still good Agi, makes them the ideal dodging.
The enemy was weak.
So I should compare the Agis. Like what, 210 versus 150? Damn. Arians are agile. Alright, that should, yes, take us back down.
Wasn't even any fun.
Like 6 steps later.
Take this. Hey, wasn't even any fun.
Is that it?
Hey,
Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going.
Alright, what does this yield us, and what's the
What are
description?
you selling?
Eerie eyeball of an all-seeing wheel. In taking its sight, the alley is no longer an obstacle.
You got yourself a deal.
That is Reaper's ultimate armor. Oh, we got a few of those. I just called up with a Japanese name. It's a Harbinger. We have actually a lot of those. God damn. How many Harbingers did I make? I think I've got 5. Oh my god, there's Paracal, there's Wyrick. Because I just wasn't ultimately sure whether a Brownie Harbinger or a Celestian Harbinger would be better. That's 2, we got a Rastia for 3. And we have some Maritime Aquarian for 5. Oh. No, we don't have enough. Well, obviously a
You wanna
Rastia.
equip it here?
It's the main party. We'll just have to go back in and get a couple more.
You wanna equip it here? You wanna equip it here? What'll it be? What are you selling? You got yourself a deal.
It's also gonna bankrupt us too. Huh.
Thank you. Come again.
Well, unless I buy a Silverdo first for Sark, because I think aside from the... It's the same name every time and I'm blanking on it. Like, I'm remembering the first syllable. And then blanking on the rest. That's the Ame no Habakiri. I think. It's the ultimate katana. This is the penultimate one. And, yeah. I think sticking with the Whiz Up and the Vid Up katanas is a good idea. Don't know about sticking with a TP up katana though. Like, it's nice to have TP up, but I don't know. I don't think it's critical. How's Fireblade dance? Plus that attack value is way lower. We have maxed out stock on that. Well,
You wanna equip it here?
blah. Ooh, okay. 365 to 425. That is. Oh, that's 60. That's 60 TP. That is a pretty nice chunk.
Anything else? Leave it to me. Yes, a job well done. 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 Leave it to me.
Oh, right. I think Goreblade was a random attack followed by an attack buff. It was actually a really solid skill to have.
Anything else?
So yeah, that's quad katanas. I still don't know how I should imagine quad wielding. Like, tri-wielding, we've seen with Zoro from One Piece, but like, quad wielding? I mean, if we want to go the funny route, I guess there's a few ways. Like, you could stick a fourth one up your bum, or you could duct tape them to your legs, use them like stilts. You can strap them to your head and have katana horns. Honestly, the most practical way I can see for quad wielding is drawing stance for 4 katanas, because then it's just you cut and you sheath. So basically you cut with one katana with a draw and cut, then as you sheath it, you draw and cut with another one, and you just keep alternating between all 4. Just do a whole lot of drawing cuts, but like if you're not doing that, maybe like have we seen the portrait art, or we have one attached to the forearm and then the others in your hands, and you kind of have a sort of katana tonfa.
Thank you. Come again.
One thing I do know is that Sark will probably die to a stray breeze right now. That def is so damn low. Which also I got HP up. And reincarnation, neato, but not actually that. It's 25% activation rate at level 10. That's just what I need to get out there. It's there. It exists. If you really want it, I won't stop you, but min-max say no. I guess that's the thing I really need to keep emphasizing every time I talk skills. So generally speak from like an optimization standpoint about what's good and what's not. But the wonderful thing about 5 is that they made all of these skills useful in their own scenarios. And I've kind of mentioned it, like, you don't need a dedicated healer to have healing skills. But when I say if this healing skill is worth it or not, I'm talking from you have a party that definitely has a healer in it, or completely disables the enemy so you don't need heals at all, kind of deal. It's not your average Joe Schmo party, it's your we are ending the universe right now kind of party. Yeah, not quite sure the second. I think the Whiz Up one was higher damage than the Vit one. I do know that her def goes down to double digits, though, if I get rid of the Whiz Up and Vit Up katanas. In fact, let's check that out. 105. Oh, 131, 105. That's actually not that bad. I have a distinct memory of like a 97 def, which is pretty... Not just pretty, that is completely garbage. Alright, let's not use Soul Gather this time, I guess. You need 2 more, but, like, I mean, can't hurt to get even more. Yeah, I guess Bloody Repeat. Optic Thrust, Mask Us, and Focus Prayer.
Good luck.
Hold down. This works. Disappear. Almost there.
Oh, this thing's almost dead.
The enemy was weak.
Yeah, so the important thing to know is about what 4 katanas gives us. They should have tails. I know that I remember portrait art for the bunny Therians, which are, I think, all the female ones we see, or most of them. They do have bunny tails, which are little fluffy balls, fur. I mean, if their ears really are strong enough, yeah. It feels like a bit in cartoon territory, but it is there. I guess that's more so like an actual rabbit's or actual bunny ear would not have enough musculature in it to grip a katana, but this is fantasy anime, so maybe it does.
You ready?
This is the end.
There goes that. Alright, I can't check the Sobero's Goreblade skill outside of combat. One of the things I do wish they'd fix. Maybe they fixed it in Nexus. It's been too long since I played Nexus to really remember, but I do wish you could check weapon skills, like, outside of combat. Where's the fluffy tail? Yeah. That would be nice. Alright, let's see. Goreblade, 30 TP. It's pretty expensive, but yeah, 46 random hits and raise physical attack. Blood lubricated. It's pretty expensive, but given it's I think it's a pretty powerful attack too. In fact, let's throw out an erosion. Let's see, focus to deal with accuracy penalties. And there goes Optic Thrust.
Focus. Last one.
And not quite as strong as I thought it would be. Oh, we do have a chance to Optic Thrust it.
Good luck.
How about you?
That wasn't even any fun.
Nope, no one's seeing eye. Yeah, we've got auto routes left to use on this floor, so let's just make one. There. What if it turns to daytime? That's fair. Should I even be making it this long? Basically mapping to the stairs at this point. Oh, we ran out of turns! Yeah, that's not quite gonna work. Alright. Okay. Let's see if I can get this all in one stroke. Don't turn there. All the way back. There. No damage tiles crossed. We have a route now. It's fine. Oh, sweet. That should be it then.
Down to the last one.
I feel like I should get like another one though, just in case I make another Harbinger. 5 though, jeez.
I'll help you.
That was easy.
Also have to get some 93s or Warlocks. That wire's doing... Gotta bring our Geffy for that. Alright, Optic Thrust. Let's throw out Eroding and Ruinous.
This is the end.
Just one more.
Layered Blum. Another Optic Thrust. Masking, and I guess Haste.
I'll help you.
Be gone!
Oh, it probably can't even hit us now.
All better now. Disappear.
Hardly worth my time.
Yeah, the dead definitely can't hit us. Alright, that should have been the one more. Now I have to walk through damage tiles.
Did it work?
Wait, how many tiles is it this way? It's one more. One more damage tile the shorter way.
Let's keep it going.
time.
I was just thinking I could pass on the Musha armor to our new Master Owl. However,
Something's...
she's also slated to be a blade dancer, which also means it's... Yeah, Musha armor is really only going to get used by a blade master, not a blade dancer. I mean, it's still good to have on hand, though, if you want to use a blade dancer in randoms, because I do highly recommend having, like, one piece of armor.
Oh, welcome back!
Because the difference between having no armor and one piece of armor is dramatic.
Of course! I'll be glad to look after that for you. I hope to see you back soon!
Good to see ya. What'll it be?
Yep, get us Forbidden Cloak. I don't think I'll get one for Warrior right now. It's gonna be fucking brutal. I passed Paracal, didn't I? There she is.
You wanna equip it here? Anything else? You got yourself a deal. Anything else?
Well, that should be that.
Thank you. Come again.
Oh, thank you for your patronage! Have a nice nap!
Let's get this patched up.
How can I be? I hope to see you back soon!
So I wonder how
What would you like to do?
Hesse is doing. 34. 34. Alright.
What will you do?
I do have to pee though, kind of badly. So I'll BRB. Alright, so again... Yeah, let's just swap out, says Daric for Argevi. Heavy. Inquiring.
Very well then. What would you like to do?
Also, how is Care doing? You're 55. That is very slow. Needs to be like level 70 or something before I
Great things from
attempt power leveling again. Oh, Geffy has a lot of points. See, because I'm relying on clinch. And speaking of, I need to get that like right now. Okay. So speaking of clinch, just to put in perspective, these skills at level 10, of course, are 50% base chance to inflict their singular bind. Clinch has a 67% base chance to inflict every bind individually. You have a 2/3 chance for a head bind, 2/3 for an arm bind, and 2/3 for a leg bind. But all in the same action, in exchange for dealing no damage and binding yourself, which isn't that big of a deal because you have to unlock Breather in order to unlock Clinch, which removes all your binds. You get free charge for next turn. It's like 2 times damage level 9, 2.5 at 10. Don't really lose a turn. Unless a bind wears off in that time. So yeah, I'm not fully sure if I want to keep investing in these like specialized, because I used to invest heavily into the specific bind attacks as well as 1-2 punch. Because 1-2 punch, you can get all the binds in a turn and deal damage. Like theoretically, it's better than clinch, but clinch has much higher chances to actually full bind the enemy. Much higher, because with 1-2 punch, you have a chance to follow up with a bind skill, which then itself has a chance to inflict the bind. And same deal with double punch. It's like if I'm using clinch, then double punch isn't gonna get used much since it only applies to the concussion, arm crusher, and low blow. Corkscrew could apply. Thunderfist could apply. I got Breather up though. I really don't know if I want it to be level 10 though. It's like it goes from 8 to 20, but it goes from a ×2 to a ×2.5. Plus, you're only really going to use it like immediately after clinch when you're setting up for leading blow, anyways. And there's Lash Out. Lash Out's a one. Lash Out is. It's not great on its own, but it has its niche. Like doing 1-2 punch or leading blow will get you more damage per turn than Lash Out. But Lash Out is meant to follow up those 2 skills. Not so much be your main damage, but like leading blow, for example, I think is a good example. You hit the enemy first with the leading blow, and then you hit it with each of your your singular attack skills. I do need those. But you hit them with like corkscrew, concussion, arm crusher, and low blow, depending on what binds and ailments they have. And of course and that does more damage than Lash Out ever could at level 10. So you keep doing leading blow, but a bind wears off. Well, you can get in similar damage as the last turn using Lash Out. It's just a little coup de grace thing to your combo. I think I'll go with Corkscrew. Yeah, he has... I might swap out the Pickle Hop, but otherwise he's good to go.
Good to see ya. Oh, Armbind resist? Yeah. Yeah, I'm swapping that out.
Unless... I mean, what kinda... So we want luck up and we want strength up. Strength for punching things, but luck for getting the binds to land. I guess I'll just work with the ominous gloves then.
You wanna equip it here? What'll it be? Anything? What are you selling? You got yourself a deal. Thank you. Come again.
Oh, welcome. Do you want to
I'm not fully sure if I want to switch over to grease boots from milky boots.
See you back soon.
Grease boots are the best boots in the game, at least tier-wise, but it's a +4 to all stats versus a +10 to agi. Anywho, we are going to floor 7, I believe. We have some squirrels to capture. Alright, it's full bind. Cling is full bind. We should be good. I probably should have registered another pugilist at this rate. So I want 2 pugilists for a potential raffle stomp party, I guess. And I'm gonna want 2 pugilists. Alright, clinch. Built. Yeah, Aegis. Well, Aegis or Blaze?
Good luck.
Stay away. All better now.
Alright, and that's arms, legs. No head, though.
Miss.
Well, let's start with... Alright, it's level 3, so probably not the best idea, but... hopefully that works out. And throw down some masking, into haste prayer.
Stay away. All better now.
I'll help you.
Last one.
Yeah, that concussion's not really doing it. Alright, another punch, I guess. Or, actually, no. I think we need to kill it this turn.
Let's keep it going.
I didn't get it. Alright, let's see. And there we go. It's just a simple line. I think I might want Soul Gather here, given the lower encounter rate. I should take care of the one that can paralyze. Otherwise, let's clench, wilting, Aegis, in case we get smacked in the face. Oh man, that just... we got a full bind. Oh, we got a full bind. Could use explosion. That's the thing, Billy has Sizzle as Thunderbolt, which is like really freaking good in the Celestian's hand and pretty meh in the Brownie's hands, and then we have Cradle Scythe with Explosion, which does alright in an Earthplane's hand, and Earthplanes have shit for int. Well, relatively speaking. Actually, Therians are the ones that are dumb as a rock. Earthplanes are better than that. It's evidenced by the fact that the Hound that Rovers summon has a higher intelligence stat than the Rover summoning it. Anywho, throughout Flutter Group. Oh, hello, arms are not bound. You don't need to use breather. Do I want to spend 30 TP on... I want to spend 30 TP on Leading Blow. Let's throw down Eroding, Ruinous. Make sure we get this thing dead this turn. And so it has dead. Alright, the question is, so I know we have 2 more Warlocks to outfit. Beyond that, I don't really know. Might as well get an extra. No, this thing's... it's not going to do much damage because it's very far beneath us, but it is going to be annoying when it burrows underground.
Good luck.
Again, no headbind. It's resistant to headbind. And leg bind. But not arm bind. This is interesting. I'll give it this second turn, and then we are good to go.
I'll help you.
There's a headbind. And it's still bound. Good, good. In fact, let's go for a Toxic Group. And see here, you can't use any skills because you're completely self-bound yourself, except for Breather. Which ensures that whatever you do next turn, it's going to make up for this one. Alright, that covers Lorraine. And Rofertus. I want to kill that thing so bad. But can't unless we are prepared for some bullshit from that squirrel. No leg bind.
I'll help you.
This way.
There we go. Now, do they stick? Yep, they do. And Bloody Reap. And you don't have an arm bind. Fantastic. Yeah, it's like, I'm not sure if I want a Celestian to have Thunderbolt or Explosion more. But also, if I have them use Thunderbolt, which also has a chance to stun, by the way, which with Brownie's shit luck is never going to happen, but Celestians have second best luck after Earthplanes. Could happen, but then I'd also have a Celestian Shaman, so I'd have lower Wiz. Dance Oracle would be stronger, but Dance Oracle's not really meant to be damaging. At least I wouldn't use it strategically to damage. Use it more so to reduce their elemental resistance, which would ultimately lead to damage, but not directly. Which was really the big thing that I was considering between the two. It's like the weapon skills versus the whiz drop. but also like which weapon skill would actually be better, because in the party that I kind of had in mind, there's not much access to fire damage, so explosion would be there, and having a Celestian explosion would make it good. A brownie explosion would be serviceable, but
I'll help you.
that was just an armbind, wasn't it? Oh hey, it's about to sleep. As long as it's asleep, should be fine. Eh, god damn it, Argak is paralyzed. But he got the binds off. And he's fully bound himself. Okay. This thing is asleep, leg bind, arm bind, head bind, and Argafi is paralyzed, leg bind, arm bind, head bind. We're gonna do Fatal Reap.
You ready?
Alright, that's enough. Almost got another encounter. Wow. Yeah, Brownie just have horrible offensive stance. That said, all Brownie Party still works, it's just every battle is a war of attrition. And they also have like some of the most generally useful unique skills too. Super Speed, Guard Order, those are great to have. And you have Aegis Shield to completely nullify damage. And Hygea's Bowl. I think there's only like one skill that they have which isn't that useful, which was to extend buffs and debuffs by 1 turn. Which yeah, in other games would actually be an amazing skill to have, but like that's in exchange for TP. Right here it's in exchange for for like 4, or maybe it's 3 people's union gauges. I can check. Yeah, Guard Order's good, Super Speed's good for fighting rare breeds. I don't know when you use Super Speed outside of rare breed hunting. Guard Order's good for emergency stuff. Forbidden Right, though, 3 union gauges to extend buffs by 1 turn. I don't think that's a worthwhile trade-off. Hygea's Bowl, though, is great. Use that to get out of sticky situations multiple times. And Aegis Shield can prevent those sticky situations altogether, assuming you see them coming. So yeah, you get some great union skills. And very durable party members. But their damage stats are just atrocious.
Oh, thank you for your patronage. Good night and sleep tight. How can I be of I hope to see you back soon.
I doubt we have the money to really outfit people. Oh, I got 4 Bound Tails. That's definitely more than enough.
What are you selling?
I really
What'll
need
it be?
2. Yeah, 93, 213k, we can buy 1 of them. And we need to outfit 2 people. Oh my god, I never used Lorraine. She still has a wand and tweed. How long has she been here? Ah, well, that happens. Yeah, I haven't really given Allomancer a shot. I've just been using Omnimancer. I can see some use with an Elementor and a boss slaying party as like a TP battery. They do have some TP based skills. They could use charge, their focus chant to do some massive damage, and the TP management should help. But yeah, they are a bit harder to synergize with the party.
Thank you. Come again.
Actually,
Good to see ya.
let's double check. Our monsters codex actually are in the compendium. Oh, hey, I should probably read these. Meteorite, an uneven rock made from a jumble of metals. Its properties vary when processed differently. Ambrosia, a brilliant white flower that blooms in harsh environments, once thought to grant immortality. Checkered board, a slick black plate with white grill patterns that emanates mana under light. Wait, really? Oh no, wait, checkered board. Okay, this isn't literally a checkerboard. Ugh. Given the name and description, it might as well be, though. Vortex flower, a black flower with a swirling pattern at its center, distinctly sweet and used for medicines. Impish wings from the back of a mischievous imp, surprisingly sharp, so handle with caution. Alright, where was I? Alright. So, Spread Chant has a higher damage ceiling than Focus Chant, which is why Omnimancers are generally what you go with, but Elementor's whole big thing that makes them good or like a potential pick for a boss slaying party, is common magic. Which is, if somebody else uses an int-based attack in the turn before them, then their own int-based attacks get a damage boost, which incentivizes having multiple warlocks in the party. But also getting int-based damage from other party members, which, at endgame, you can throw in a Harbinger's Explosion, or maybe a Brownie using Affiliate Zezel for Thunderbolt, something. It's like, you can get some int attacks in here and there. But without those weapon skills, it really is just like have either like a shaman or another warlock in the party. And it restricts your party formation, which is why I don't think I really caught on to Elementor. That said, they can do decent damage. Not phenomenal though. Omnimancer requires less setup. They just need themselves and good rolls on Spread Chant, and they are good to go. They do burn through TP mighty fast. Anywho, Hellish Hindwing, large wing from an insect that dwells in harsh environments, used for protective gear. Pointed claw, claws from a slender hand, suitable for hunting prey. It seems to have been carefully polished. Hard beak, curved beak of a bird that ridicules passers-by. It can pierce metal without a scratch. Dread cane sword, metal staff wielded by a humanoid monster. It's suitable for processing that involves magic. Starstruck sugar, core of a meteorite that was destroyed in one hit, can be added to drinks for a sweet, crisp taste. I think that's where I get Nectar 2s from, too. We're still missing an additional drop from something. Or it's not a conditional drop, but like a rare drop from a gathering point. We should have that, though. Oh. Devil Dog Fang, razor sharp canine of a three-headed hound. It can be used to make fine cutlery. Full Mana Gem, ominous crystal infused with a flood of mana. It's used in making magic accessories. Stupefied Orb, this is used for formaldehyde. Glowing eyeball gouged from a confused demon. More valuable for research than smithing. Damn straight. Starfall fruit. Star-shaped fruit with a refreshing taste. Being so rare, it's usually beyond commoners' reach. Dire bug stinger. Tail needle of a giant venomous worm. This one has no toxins and can be brought back safely. I got Unseeing Eye, which I read in the shop. Stunned Bug Molts, which I read in the shop. Azure Dew, a translucent blue drop thought to be used for hygiene. It's filled with metallic components. Freakish Finger, crooked fingers from a hideous monster. Application of mana can make them more pliable. Nightmare Hair, long hair of a vicious demon that lures adventurers to their deaths. Oddly beautiful. Gelatinous leg, soft limb cut from a gel. Working with this is a true test of a craftsman's skills. Right, the monster it comes from apparently phases through dimensions, so yeah. That is a true test. Pachyderm crown, an ornate crown from the head of a giant elephant. The metal is mossy, but without tarnish or flaw. And Bewitching Bud, the blossoming bud of a carnivorous plant that lures in live prey with a pseudo-humanoid form. Primordial Trunk, robust leg of a giant elephant living in the craggy mountains, thick as a tree trunk. It's referring to the legs. Yes, I mean if you describe the legs as being trunk-like, they are, but there's another part of elephants called a trunk. I think that's a lost in translation thing. Corrupted Ulna, thick bone from the wing of an undead dragon, denser than most bones and nigh unbreakable. Sinister Serpent, giant snake that Lamia controls like a limb. Each has its own length, strength, and toxicity. Tree Ant Velvet, fabric from a sprite after being tainted by poison. It looks wispy, but it's quite strong. Oh, that's the end of the list. Still a good few left to gather. Oh, the Asura cicadas. Oh, I gotta get dropped from them. Can't do a fast scroll through here, I may miss one. Lamia, obviously. Forgot to use formaldehyde in that fight. Zombie Dragon, too. Didn't even occur to me to use formaldehyde. Primordial, we already got that. Harvester, we have Zamerta now. Not sure how, although now we need to get a reliable source of sleep, which is either Zema's Hypno Cannon or Darketh's. It's not called Mist Slice in the English version, but I think Haze Cut? Haze Slash? Something like that. Only two options we really have. Oh, it's immune to instant death, so we probably have to weaken it first and then inflict sleep. Maybe. Maybe. How's it compared to Crystal Dragon? Yeah, it might be too high def. Goes to Crystal Dragon. You can one-shot with a sleep bomb. Literally a one-shot. It's something. So maybe I can one-shot the Harvester too, but I don't know. Won't know until I try. So we got them boss drops. Prosperous Gel, yeah, foe drops. There's another foe we haven't fought yet. Other than that, I think it just looks like the Asura cicadas. Yeah. How... I know Hellish Hindwing actually doesn't drop if you kill it with elemental damage. We have to kill it with physical damage to get Hellish Hindwing, so I'm not sure what the conditional drops for. It's either kill it with leg bind, kill it with head bind, arm bind, ailment, something. But I don't... not sure if I have a party that can go up that high in a 6th stratum right now, though. We have ailments, we have speed, but we don't really have elemental damage. And that is an issue.
You're always welcome.
Oh, hey, it's 2201. Never mind, I don't have to ponder that for much longer right now.
How can I be of service? Do you want to save? I hope to see you back
The
soon.
Fable the double save.
Ah, what would you like to do?
So we got 98. Got another 98. We're 56 now, so that's cool. But yeah, it's either Hypno Cannon, or Mist Slice. Mist Slice has a higher base chance, but it's on a Therian, so lower luck. But it also has a speed penalty built into it, which makes it generally good sleep skill to use, since it'll happen at the end of the turn. But Hypno Cannon can happen at this. It's already on a slow class of Dragoons. Got heavy stuff after all.
Is there some farewell?
Oh, welcome back. Do you want to save?
Well, I'll consider things for later. I also need to ponder how I'm going to do some sleep bombing, because it might literally just be land, sleep, do defense debuffs, do offense buffs, and then just let it rip. But I feel like there should be more setup to it than that, especially if you're going to do 50,000 damage in a single blow. Well, them's the breaks. So, thank you for watching. We'll be grinding this out again tomorrow night, while I consider other party formations, wrap up loose ends and all that. We really are nearing the end, aren't we? Well, it's going to be a while yet with all the 99 retires. So, have a good night, and fare thee well.